Have you ever said, "I'll do it later," or "I'll start tomorrow"? We all have. At first, it feels harmless. But what we don't realize is this. Each later is like a tiny thief. It quietly steals a piece of our time. And when many laters gather together, they steal our future. Hours slip away while we scroll. Days pass while we keep planning. Years vanish while we wait for the perfect moment. Everyone is given the same 24 hours in a day. But the truth is, some people rise to success while others burn in regret. What makes the difference? How they use their time. The topper in class and the one who fails both have the same hours. The only difference? One respected time, the other wasted it. This is the story of a boy who discovered this truth. And maybe, if you listen carefully, you will see yourself in it. In a quiet little town lived a young boy. He had everything: loving parents, caring teachers, and a safe home. He was smart, intelligent, and kind. But he had one weakness: laziness. Whenever his mother asked him to clean his room, he said, "Later, Mom." When teachers gave homework, he thought, "I have plenty of time." When friends invited him to learn a new skill, he replied, "Maybe tomorrow." Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. While his classmates grew sharper, stronger, and more talented, this boy stayed in the same place. His parents worried. His teachers scolded him. Everyone told him, "Time is precious, don't waste it." But their words bounced off him like raindrops on a window. He thought, "I'm still young. Why should I worry? I have my whole life ahead of me." But then came the turning point. After failing yet another exam, he felt frustrated and hopeless. That's when he decided to visit a wise sage who lived near the edge of the town. People said the sage had answers to life's hardest problems. The boy found him sitting calmly under a banyan tree. The sage looked at him kindly and asked, "Why do you look so worried, child?" The boy replied, "Everyone says I am wasting time, but I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I'm still young. I have my whole life." The sage nodded gently and said, "You are intelligent, but yes, you do have one problem." The boy frowned. "What problem?" "I have everything I need." The sage smiled and began to tell a story. Once there was a generous king. He cared for his people like a father cares for his children. One day, he saw an old classmate in the market. But this man was poor, angry, and hopeless. The king went to him and asked what happened. The man cried, "People say I am useless. They say I never finish tasks on time. I cannot find work. I cannot feed my family." Feeling pity, the king said, "Tomorrow morning, come to my palace. From sunrise to sunset, I will open my treasury for you. You may take as much gold, silver, and jewels as you want. But remember, only one day. When the sun sets, the gate will close forever." The poor man was overjoyed. He thought, "Tomorrow I will become rich." Morning came, but instead of hurrying to the palace, he thought, "I have plenty of time. Let me first eat breakfast." After breakfast, he said, "The sun is still high. Let me rest for a while." Hours passed. The man woke up late. Still, he told himself, "There is time left. Let me relax under this tree for a bit." But by the time he got up, the sky was already red with sunset. He ran desperately to the palace, but the gates were closing. He begged the guards, "Please let me in. The king promised me." The guards replied, "Yes, but only until sunset. Now the chance is gone." The man fell to his knees, crying. He had not lost his treasure because of lack of opportunity, but because of wasted time. The sage ended the story and looked into the boy's eyes. "Do you understand now?" he asked softly. "Each day is like that treasury. Every sunrise opens the gates. Every sunset closes them. What you do in between decides your future." The boy's eyes filled with tears. He realized he had been living just like that poor man, always saying later, tomorrow, someday. But the sage smiled and said, "Unlike that man, you are still young. Your treasury is still open. But remember, every sunset takes away opportunities that never return." Something changed in the boy that day. He stood up with new determination. He thanked the sage and went home. From that day, he stopped saying later. When his mother asked him to do something, he did it immediately. When teachers gave homework, he finished it the same day. When opportunities came, he grabbed them. Within months, he changed. His grades improved. He learned the guitar. He He helped his parents. He even began teaching younger children. In a year, the boy who was known for laziness became known for discipline. His parents were proud. His teachers praised him. His friends respected him. Years later, he became a successful young man. People asked him, "What's your secret?" He smiled and said, "I learned that time is the only treasure we really have. And every moment we waste is like throwing away gold." And now I want to ask you, how many times have you postponed your dreams? How many times have you told yourself, later, tomorrow, someday? Remember, successful people and unsuccessful people have the same 24 hours. The only difference is how they use them. Your treasury is open right now, but the sun is moving across the sky. So tell me, what have you been postponing? What dream have you delayed for too long? Don't wait until it's too late. Start today. Start now. Because the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now.